We're going on a BC road trip to Black Creek, and if you can tell me exactly where that is, you're probably from Vancouver Island. This tiny little community is between Comox and Camel River on the old Island Highway and was actually once supposed to be the home to a baseball stadium the size of Fenway in Boston. And that was partly thanks to a former major leaguer named Bill the Spaceman Lee.
What did you eat? Maybe you can do it again.
Yeah, I usually don't. I'm not a person of habit so much, but I just had a lot of pancakes for the ball game in the morning, and then I went out and had a beer and a steak and go get them.
Anything special on those pancakes?
No, maple syrup. They got good syrup around here.
They sure do. This is maple syrup country.
Now, Lee was a fixture in this little community for decades, and according to Jack Knox and the Times Colonist newspaper, he liked to hang out at a place called the Fisherman's Lodge Pub. A friend of his named Andrew Andrusoff lived in Black Creek and had a 50-acre farm where he raised fallow deer and had a private 9-hole golf course that he and his friends would play on. He was working on a business plan for investors in a huge baseball stadium on his land, and the Spaceman said that he'd pitch in by doing baseball camps and to help people get more interested in the sport. But the investors never came, and this stadium project is now just a fuzzy memory 20 years later. You're not going to find much mention of it on the internet, but ask around Black Creek, you'll hear more. There's a going concern right now that might make you want to visit this place. It's happening now. It's called Breakers Resort, and it's right on the beach in Black Creek. It has 11 different cabins that you can rent with friends. It's family owned and operated. It keeps a fairly low profile, and it's one of those spots that you would usually only hear about through family and friends, and then you keep going back year after year like an old ballpark. If you're into fishing, the Oyster River is just a quick jaunt down the beach, or there's charters that operate out of the nearby marinas that you could walk to. And not far away is Coastal Black Winery and Cidery, which not only makes great quality drinks for adults, but has lots of seasonal events for all ages on their farm. There's no baseball in this community to speak of, to go and watch, but they do have the internet here in Black Creek. Population 2,000-ish. So you could stream the Jays game or whichever team you follow while you're relaxing on the porch of your cabin or sitting in front of the fire pit. Bill the Spaceman Lee is now 79 years old, and I'm not sure if he's spent time on the island recently, but if they build it, I bet he would come back. Now get out there and enjoy your BC road trip.